This is the new Hyundai Concept 3, which gives us a pretty good idea of what the upcoming Hyundai Ioniq 3 will offer. So, will this new fully electric hatchback be as big a hit as Hyundai's other electric offerings? In this video, we're telling you all the key information we know so far. Before we get into the details, if you want to see the very latest new car reveals and reviews, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hyundai and sister firm Kia have shown that they are among the best manufacturers around when it comes to fully electric cars. In Hyundai's current lineup, you'll already find a big selection of EVs which cover a lot of different classes. The Hyundai Insta is a fantastic, quirky small electric car. The Kona Electric and Ioniq 5 are fully electric SUVs. And the Ioniq 5 also, of course, is available as the riotously fun 5N hot hatch. There's a Model 3 rivaling Ioniq 6, and a massive 7-seat Ioniq 9. But until now, there hasn't been a regular family car sized hatchback to rival things like the Cupra Born and VW ID3. That is where this comes in. Fittingly, the new Hyundai Concept 3 previews the future of Hyundai on 3 levels. First, this sleek electric hatchback gives us a good idea of what the brand's answer to the Born and ID3 will look like when the full production-ready version goes on sale next summer. Second, while it was rumoured that the production car in question was going to be called the Ioniq 2, it's now safe to assume it will actually be the Ioniq 3. And third, the Concept 3 tells us about the future look of Hyundai's more generally, because it's the first car to feature the brand's new Art of Steel design language. Now, of course, the bodies of most cars are made from steel. This isn't something that's unique to Hyundai. But what is unusual is that Hyundai manufactures its own steel instead of buying it in, something it wants to celebrate with designs which play to the metal's strengths. That means simple, unfussy surfaces and panels that curve in a single direction. But they're combined with a visor-style wraparound windscreen and the pixel detailing that has become a Hyundai signature in recent years. You can spot plenty of pixels on the outside and the inside of this concept car. And Hyundai's other electric models like the Insta, Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 9 also feature plenty of pixel-inspired motifs. The Concept 3's front grille even features a digital Mr. Pix avatar, which you can expect to find on the infotainment screen of the Ioniq 3, which sounds interesting. Let's hope it's not as distracting as the Fox avatar in the Smart #1. Now, as we've said, this is a concept car rather than a fully production-ready version that we'll see on the roads in the UK. Wacky details that are pure show car include speakers in the rear bumper and rear doors that are hinged at the back rather than the front. They might look cool, but are pretty impractical in real-world use. And it's unlikely that the digital front grille which says hello will be something you see on the road. Meanwhile, the wheels and the ducktail rear spoiler will shrink slightly in the transition to production. And the striking lemon-tinted glass is also unlikely to end up in the finished version of the Ioniq 3. However, the fundamental design of the Concept 3 will be retained. Hyundai's head of design explained to us that the Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 9 closely resembled the concepts that preceded them, so we can expect the same for this. While Hyundai has a good track record when it comes to carrying forward the exterior designs of its concepts, their interiors tend to go no further. But the Concept 3s will apparently be more influential. Hyundai told us that the execution for the production car is different, but the principles are the same. And the goal is to put safety first by ensuring you never have to take your eyes off the road. With that in mind, it's expected that key information will be displayed high up in the driver's peripheral vision, while the controls for frequently used functions, such as the aircon, are not only physical, but shaped so that they can be identified and operated by feel alone. This is fantastic news, as we've long been criticising the many manufacturers who are ditching physical buttons entirely in favour of fiddly and distracting touchscreen-only climate controls. So it's great to know there won't be a similar move from Hyundai for this new model. And we do know that Hyundai has a pretty good reputation when it comes to infotainment systems generally, delivering sharp graphics and quick reactions to touch inputs. You can of course expect smartphone mirroring with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to feature. The other way in which the Concept 3's interior will apparently influence future production Hyundais is in the way it treats individual elements like separate pieces of furniture, instead of having the dashboard wrap around to the doors and flow down into the centre console. The dimensions, by the way, are similar to the Cupra Born's, and so hopefully space in the back and the boot will be as practical as that car. For reference, 6-footers are perfectly fine in the back of the Spanish brand's EV, and the boot can squeeze in 6 carry-on size suitcases. No technical details have been revealed yet in terms of electric motors and battery sizes, but we'd expect the Ioniq 3 to offer the same 55 kWh and 78 kWh battery options as the Kia EV3. In that car, they deliver official ranges of up to 270 miles and 375 miles respectively. However, given its more aerodynamic shape, it's reasonable to assume the Ioniq 3 should improve on those figures. And if it does, then it would very closely match the numbers on offer from the Born. And will we see a performance-focused Ioniq 3N? Well, given the excellence of the 5N, we very much hope that will be the case, particularly because a 3N would presumably be smaller, lighter and cheaper. The Korean manufacturer has stopped short of confirming that we will see one, but speaking to officials at the Concept 3 event, they were keen to stress to us that loud public demand for such a car would strengthen its case for existence. So, if you want an Ioniq 3N, make sure Hyundai knows about it by commenting below. As for the regular Ioniq 3, the finished car is likely to be revealed in early 2026, with deliveries starting, appropriately enough, in the 3rd quarter of that year. It's part of Hyundai's continued electric onslaught, with an electrified version of every model it sells in Europe expected by 2027. And by 2030, it will have released 21 global EV models. We don't have official confirmation on the full pricing, but a starting price of around £32,000 is expected, which would make it competitive against the rivals that it's up against. So that is everything we know so far about the Hyundai Concept 3 and the Hyundai Ioniq 3. Tell us what you think of the car in the comments below, and hit the subscribe button to see full confirmed details of the Ioniq 3 as soon as we know them. To see another video like this, click on that link, and to get even more information on the Concept 3 and every other car around, click on that link to go to whatcar.com. Thanks for watching.